Alright guys, let me begin by saying if I look tired, that's because I am. I've said it before, I will say it again. Ascension is not all rainbows and unicorns. As a matter of fact, it can be downright painful at times. I started this YouTube channel about 4 months ago, and I was at a point in my own journey, my healing journey, where I felt that I could use my experiences to be of service to others. So that was my intention with starting this channel. And my earlier videos, if you watched, or if you're new here, welcome. My earlier videos were very much focused on my inner child healing and the shadow work, the therapies I did, setting boundaries, cutting off ties to my family. And now I sit here today and I don't identify with that version of me anymore. It's almost like, was it important? Oh, 1,000,000% yes. That work was necessary at the time, and I'm so grateful I did it. It had to be done. The healing work, it had to be done. But it's almost like now, none of it really matters. And I'm not saying that the work I did doesn't matter. It's, yes, I went through a lot in my life. I was an addict, and I had to cut off my family, and I had a lot of healing of trauma that needed to be done. But it feels like it doesn't really matter anymore, if that makes sense. I sit here today and I'm really just focused on my ascension, my own ascension. So I'm no longer trying to fix that broken little girl. She doesn't need to be fixed anymore. She's not broken anymore. Am I healed? Are we ever truly healed? Probably not. But I'm not focusing on it anymore. Maybe you could resonate with this. Ascension, right? Our ascension needs to come first. And our ascension is really just embodiment of the light in the present moment. So no longer attached to the past. Not worrying about the future. Just embodiment of your lights in each present moment. So I have been having some new different symptoms, and if you're having any of these symptoms or different ones, please leave them in the comments below, because although I don't need any validation, it's just nice to know, other people are experiencing similar things. And wherever you are in your journey, know that it's gonna be different for all of us. But I have been waking up tired. Like, I just wake up and I feel like I'm already tired. The vivid dreams, we're doing a lot of processing in our sleep, reprogramming that the subconscious patterns that we've held on to for so long. It's a complete nervous system reset as our light body is being turned on and activated. So that's the soul, right? The soul. So ascension. We are rising, we are becoming different higher versions of ourselves, and the higher we rise, the closer we get to being our most authentic selves, which is what is needed right now. Not performance, authenticity. So I was one that used to have a lot of rules for myself in regards to, my diet, tracking macros, getting my steps in, tracking my weights at the gym. Oh my gosh, I have to get 8 hours of sleep or my day is ruined. All these rules I had for myself, and now we're moving into a time that's no longer about following rules. It's no longer about obligation. It's about embodiment. It's about creation. So you may notice you lost weight, or maybe you're at the point in your journey where you feel very inflamed, maybe retaining water in anywhere but in that solar plexus, right? Retaining water, digestive issues. As we purge, as we let go of the traumas, the limiting beliefs, the self-doubts, the old subconscious programming, and our light body comes online. I haven't eaten meat in probably a month now. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm going vegan or anything like that. Let's not get crazy. But, just different cravings. You might notice you're having different cravings for different foods. Thirsty. Oh, and I want to give you a side note. Thank God for the Ninja Creamy. I still do like to get my protein in, and if you have a Ninja Creamy, you can turn any protein powder or protein shake into legit ice cream. It is the best invention ever. Highly, highly, 10 out of 10, recommend the Ninja Creamy. Something else I've been noticing is getting really hot and sweaty, and then an hour later really, really cold, right? This nervous system reset. It's real, guys. So those have been some of my symptoms. I was having some kind of like frequency vertigo kind of feeling, dizzy, a little migraine-y. So wherever you are in your journey, I just want you to know first of all, you're not alone. There's many people, many of us are going through this right now. As a collective, actually, we are. Whether people know it or not, these energies, these shifting of timeline, it's happening. So you're not alone. It's going to be 1,000,000%. It's always, always worth it. I know the next couple months are just gonna blow our minds, guys. So put your ascension above all these rules and obligations. Put your ascension first over trying to help change or fix other people. So now is not the time to be the tugboat. Now is the time to be the lighthouse. So the tugboat is the boat that goes out in the water, gets the other boats, and pulls them back in. The lighthouse stays in one space, fixed in one space, embodies, shines their lights, and by shining their light, they draw in the other boats. So when you focus on your ascension, you put your ascension first, you will be a magnet. You will draw in the people, the opportunities, the abundance, everything that is in alignment with your highest, most authentic version. I've actually seen this happen in regards to my own children. I used to always try to help them so much and fix their problems, and why don't, let's go back to therapy. And once I kind of laid off that and really focused on my own ascension, their timelines have completely shifted. So you will shift others' timelines just by focusing on your own ascension. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm trying not to make these too long. Please leave me a comment. Let me know, are you experiencing any new different symptoms? Or just how are you doing in these really real energies as our light bodies are activated, as we move into the new earth? How are you feeling? Because the new earth, it's not a place, it's a frequency. So frequency over force. If you have not already, subscribe, like the video, share with a friend, and please go have fun today. You will know you're in alignment when you are experiencing joy, whatever that looks like for you, only you know. So go have fun, go play in the universe, or go take a nap. All right, guys, until next time. Namaste.